Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back. A very good Sunday afternoon to you. We're starting off with our 6th weather bug brought to you by Mike Shaw Kia and showing a very good picture of what happened today. Lots of cloud coverage in place, a few showers out and about. We've registered 200s officially out on SPID and Nile. There goes one of those showers lingering by, but temperatures are into the lower 70s. And yeah, we continue to have that shower activity on the map. But as we start off with some official rainfall totals, out at the airport, over 2/10 of an inch of rain, almost 2/10 of an inch out in the Kingsville area, 4/10, nearly 4/10 out at the Naval Air Station. But just to the east of Kingsville, about 13 miles east of Kingsville, they got one little downpour that's going on right now that's dumped about an inch of rain for those folks out in that region in the rural areas of Kingsville. But almost over 2/10 of an inch out in Beeville, as well as out in Orange Grove, and just a couple of hundreds out in Alice and Falfurrias as well, with Rockport picking up about 1/10 of an inch of rain. So it's been pretty spread out across the coastal bend today, this little plume of moisture that's visiting us. And again, we need some rainfall across the area. But right now here in Corpus Christi, things are pretty light right now. A lot of this activity, this green that you see on the map, is not falling, but I do believe we're seeing some light sprinkles out in Odom, just north of the Robstown area, out near Driscoll as well, perhaps seeing a couple of little sprinkles on the windshield there. But these actual thunder showers are occurring, and they are pretty heavy at times, and they are getting some wind speeds above 30 miles per hour. This is particularly out in Rivera, out in Fremont as well. You are getting a pretty heavy thunderstorm as well, and also south of Baffin Bay. These are pretty stationary at the moment, so they are dropping some hefty amounts of rainfall, so do use caution if you're going to be driving in that area over the next hour or so. And also in southern Live Oak County, going along 59, just to the southwest of Georgia West, we're seeing one little heavy downpour, and also in the northern sections, just north of Three Rivers and out near the Choke Canyon Reservoir, going along 37 in Campbellton, we got some thunder showers that are occurring in that region as well. So we have that little plume of moisture that's kind of stuck here. We have this frontal boundary up to the north of us, and it's a weak frontal boundary. It's about to run out of gas, but it is expected to push down to the south and eventually wash out over the coastal bend. We're not going to see much in the way of impacts from this frontal boundary because we're already seeing east-northeasterly winds across the area. So this is going to wash out. The cooler air, unfortunately, going to stick up to the north of it, as we have 40s and 50s in the Panhandle, 58 out in Abilene, 67 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and upper 60s up the road in San Antonio. And again, that's as far as the cool air is unfortunately going to get with this particular front. As high pressure up to the north, the engine with this particular frontal boundary is already well up to the northeast of us, causing some cold temperatures up in the New England states and up around the upper Midwest, around the Great Lakes area. They're seeing a little bit of some lake effect snow going along there. And this will quickly push off to the east of us. There's the upper level low. That's already saying goodbye to us. Again, we're not going to see much of an impact. But this next one up over here, up in the Pacific Northwest, that'll be sending us our next frontal boundary in place. But that's not going to happen until the end of the work week. In the meantime, this high pressure ridge that's on top of us right now, that's basically what's pushing this frontal boundary in central Texas back up and not going to allow it to push through. And notice, as we go in time, that high pressure ridge stays close by, so that means warming temperatures, and it's not going to be until Friday going into Saturday that this little upper level low begins to push in, and we'll start to see that activity. We'll see a few isolated showers for tonight. Overall, not a big deal, staying pretty light, and then the rainfall goes away, and we'll start to see partly cloudy skies. Overnight tonight, a few showers, upper 60s. It'll be mild, damp, and humid as well. 67 and 81 tomorrow, 64 and 83 on Tuesday. More sun, warmer and breezy throughout the end of the weekly, and then on Friday, going into Saturday, our next cold front comes in, and it'll be cooler and drier for next weekend.